Shards of Honor is a 1986 science fiction novel by Lois, McMaster, Bujold, and it is book one of the Vorkosigan saga, though I believe it is also book one chronologically and in publication order. I could be wrong on that, though. This is space opera science fiction, though, of course, and bundled together with Barrier and the short story Mirrors, it actually is part of the omnibus called Cordelia's Honor, which apparently was actually the original work that was split for publishing, or so I've heard. So this one follows Commander Cornelia Naismith. She is with a biologist on an alien planet. She is from a colony called Beta Colony, and with the Bryan Astronomical Survey, a communication goes down, and returning to camp, they find it blasted by plasma and in ruin. Immediately, it gets into the action. There's very much not a slow start here. Her companion is a Vorkosigan. Well, they're not exactly companions. He's a Baryarian, and they have killed some of her crew and kidnapped her at the start. He has been abandoned on the planet by a political rival, and this is Captain Lord Errol Vorkosigan, though, and so-called the Butcher of Komar. There are some references to Northern sagas here. The interstellar travel is via wormholes, and Bujold showcases a quiet knowledge of humans with humor, darkness and action, and love. Actually, love is rather important here. There is attempted rape and men that don't listen to Cordelia out of, misogynistic purposes. But it is very serious, about very serious things. And this has some things to do with politics, the powers that be, and the narrative they want told. It gets very much a Big Brother-like, at times, likely a response to government overreach, similar to how Renegade by Joel Shepard starts, actually. In fact, the whole story is about narrative, and some people made out to be monsters and evil, and villains are shown to be quite noble and, human, just generally. It's also about love. It's largely a romance at parts, but it isn't sexually explicit just for those curious. In fact, it's really just a romance in space. That's pretty much what this novel is, right? Getting to know the guy, falling in love, and going through hardships with that guy, but it's just told through space opera lens rather than whatever contemporary or historical romance would normally be. The whole story, in parts, though, is largely generic, but well executed, entertaining. The oddity with this debut is that it takes place before the main character of the series is even born, as I believe he, being named Miles, takes over in Warrior's Apprentice, which is book 3 chronologically, though I think book 2 in publication order. The sci-fi elements are fine. The vampirism jellyfish thing, for example, is cool, but the huge space conflict is very much in the background. Again, it's a romance in space, right? And the focus are on the people, and that's actually kind of a cool change-up, right? I mean, the little bit I've read from Bujold is that she takes something that's very obvious and would happen in these fantasy worlds or these fantastic scientific futures, right? And then just makes a story that seems really obvious but works really well, and she does a good job of it. So there is action here, and honestly, I think this whole thing is rather straightforward and would probably be really easy to adapt to screen. Now, this is not the same character work and engagement I had from The Curse of Chalian by Bujold, which is an amazing book, I would say, but this is very much not bad, and I did enjoy it more than, say, Paladin of Souls by her. So even though it's straightforward, it definitely has this certain twist, right, to a different angle that make it very much worthwhile, and I'm excited to have started my Vorkosigan journey here, and actually, as of recording this, I just finished Barrier today. So anyways, Liam from Liam's Lyceum. I will catch you next time.